Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Friday, July 25th, 2025. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Premier and Minister of Finance, the Honourable Mark Brantley, says the Nevis Island administration is making good progress with regards to its review of the World Bank's report for revenue sharing between St. Kitts and Nevis. He made the disclosure at his Tuesday, July 22nd press conference.
I'm here to tell you that the Cabinet has had two sessions where we have looked at this report. We are now awaiting the final submission from the Ministry of Finance that is looking at the numbers very carefully. We will compile our observations and engage with the federal government in St. Kitts on the matter. I can tell you that the World Bank report that has been shared with us gave, I think it was 4 scenarios for revenue sharing going forward. And did not basically say which scenario they preferred, although there was one that we think, based on the language they use, clearly they are recommending. We have looked at those scenarios. I believe there's been consensus in the Nevis Cabinet as to which would be the preferred scenario. We have, of course, the high-level summary. We will be engaging in terms of drilling down into the numbers. That is why it has taken some time. I know that the public has been anxious, the people of Nevis have been anxious, but we are, I think, now making good progress, and we would hope to have that final report.
Premier Brantley explained that the NIA Cabinet has some concerns as well as concluded views, which it hopes to share with the federal government to try to move the process forward.
I would want to thank members of the press and public for your patience thus far, and to ask you to be patient with us a little bit longer, because we would want to do this properly. And I don't think that the appropriate approach to a negotiation is to do so via the public airwaves. I think that we need to sit down as mature leaders, discuss what has been provided, discuss the numbers and what the accurate numbers ought to be, get better particularity and clarification as to some of the numbers, as I've mentioned. National obligations, what is that? How much is that? What does that mean? And thereafter, we can come to the public with a considered view and consensus, we hope, as to what we can do going forward.
Premier and Minister of Finance in the NIA, the Honourable Mark Brantley. The following is a notice from the Premier's Ministry regarding the service to commemorate the 55th anniversary of the MV Christina disaster. The service to commemorate the 55th anniversary of the MV Christina disaster will be held at 9 a.m. on Friday, August 1st, on the grounds of the Museum of Nevis History and Hamilton House on Samuel Hunkins Drive. The sinking of the MV Christina on August 1st, 1970 is described as the biggest maritime disaster to have occurred in St. Kitts and Nevis, resulting in the loss of more than 200 lives.
The echoes were never from the outside. They live inside you.
The echoes haunt me. They are me. I am echo. I am culture. Past and future, I am Nevision Pride.
This one is going out to the land of my birth, Queen City, Nevis. Culturama time again, Culturama time again, yeah. Wave. A Queen City, me born, I deny it at all. I really love this land with me heart and my soul. Representing my flag with the 2 white stars, with the red and the green, and me black and me gold.
With the theme Echoes of Nevision Pride, Culturama 51 was officially opened on Thursday evening, July 24th, at the NIDAC's Cultural Complex. The vibrant stage production was filled with energy, tradition, and Nevision pride, featuring the sounds of steel pan, the rhythm of African dancers, the flair of of masqueraders and Johnny Walkers, the creativity of the cakewalk, performances by soca artist Itabulous, and iconic Calypsonian Bahawla the Meek, and a special guest appearance by the electrifying Fifers. Culturama 51 is scheduled to run from Thursday, July 24th to Tuesday, August 5th, featuring a packed calendar of cultural activities, pageants, fetes, street parades, and live performances.
I want to commend the committee very highly, and I want at this time as well to commend our contestants and the participants who would have come forward to ensure that C51 will be the tremendous success that it will turn out to be. My hope is that we will have a very safe, an accident-free, an incident-free, and a crime-free Culturama 51. I urge you, whatever you do it moderately, but do it in style. Revel in style, but do so safely. Do not drink and drive. Do not speed on the roads. Do not take any weapons to the shows. Leave your weapons at home. All you need to take to the events is your good behavior. Let us ensure that we live up to the reputation that Culturama is indeed the Caribbean's greatest summer lime. Remember, it's Nevision pride, second to none, Culturama 51. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Have a safe and festive Culturama 51.
Lord, oh Lord, look how Culturama things are taking over it. It looked to me like the place on fire back at night. Where else you could find it? Nevis people on the go, their hand on top them, making bacchanal in the place singing. What they singing? Culturama fever taking over the land.
Meantime, the Nevision Culturama Committee has announced that the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank Group has joined Culturama 51 as the premier platinum sponsor, reaffirming its unwavering commitment to culture, community, and national pride. The National Bank's sponsorship will support various aspects of the festival, including community events and entertainment showcases. This collaboration ensures that both residents and visitors experience the best that Culturama has to offer, while fostering national unity and economic stimulation. CEO Anthony Galloway says Culturama is more than a festival. It is a celebration of our history, talent, and identity. The National Bank Group is proud to stand with the people of Nevis as the premier platinum sponsor of Culturama 51. The opening of Culturama 51 can be viewed in its entirety via Nevis Culturama Festival YouTube channel. Still to come.
In the beginning, there was style, there was strength, there was an energy that you couldn't ignore. And then there was me.
The details after this break.
Truly, one of the few places that has an untouched beauty that has captivated the hearts of many. Nevis is everything you imagine.
Welcome back. With the official launch of Culturama 51, the festival's core activities will take place over the next 12 days. 4 contestants will compete for the title of Miss Culture Swimwear at 8 p.m. on Sunday, July 27th.
This is your delegate number 1, generously sponsored by Nevis Housing and Land Development Corporation, Karina Tour. Get ready for Tick, Tick. T. Carly Edwards is ready to reign supreme, generously sponsored by the Heinz Electrical and Engineering Service. voltage. 1, 2, 3, that's me, your sizzling contestant, Miss Kidencia Harris, in this year's Miss Culturama Swimwear pageant. Generously sponsored by Nevis Solid Waste Management Authority.
I am Jamie Peets, stepping into the spotlight as your contestant number 4 in the Miss Culture Swimwear Pageant 2025. You may look to my left or glance at my right, but just know the real show is standing right here in the spotlight, Miss Stage Right.
The Miss Culture Swimwear contest will be twinned with the Mr. Cool contest, which will feature 5 participants.
In the beginning, there was style. There was strength. There was an energy that you couldn't ignore. And then there was me, the undeniable Mr. Jadan Liebert, the first, the flame, and your participant, number 1, powered by the Bank of Nevis.
Proudly sponsored by the Nevis Cultural Development Foundation. I am participant number 2, Vogel Marsham. Come July 27th, 7 p.m. sharp, and witness Nevision Pride, second to none, when Vogel, with the smooth, cool vibes, sets the stage ablaze.
Just call me the Scotch Bunny Pepper, because I'm me bring the heat in this year's competition. Proudly sponsored by Nevis Tourism Authority. I am the one who's gonna reign supreme and take the crown from everybody behind me.
Proudly standing for shared health and well-being through a plant-based diet, I am Justin Eddy, your cool delegate number 4, blissfully sponsored by Zanzibar.
I redefine cool. I am your scintillating participant number 5, Mr. Nevision Heritage Village, Shama Pemberton, here to bring you big energy and unforgettable moments.
The other core activities include the Panorama Contest, Mr. and Miss Talented Youth Pageant, Poets in the Square, Soca Manak Finals, Senior Kaiso Finals, Culturama 51 Art, Craft and Food Fair, and the Miss Culture Queen Pageant. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.